is on deck.
Okay, by raise of hands, who is ready for the winter? Wow. Four people. That's good.
Wait, 4?
Okay, today I'm going to just talk about the largest crater in the world. This is the place where there's no winter there, it's always warm. I think the lowest temperatures being is around 50. And I'll inform you about this crater, and then I'll talk the economic importance of this place and why it is important for us to conserve it. This crater is called Ngorongoro crater. It is in Tanzania, and there are two ways that crater are being formed or they occur. One is just through electronic volcanic eruption or downward folding. So as you can see, this is how the crater was formed, through the inward collapse of the plates. And it's believed that it occurred in 2.5 million years ago. Afterward, it is cooled down and a lot of animals moved in. And so as of today, there are over millions of animals, different animals, that are in this crater, and they always stay there, they don't move out. That was my first point. My second point is the economic value that is being created by this Ngorongoro crater. It has been created a lot of employment to this particular place and particular country. There will be increase of GDP from 1.1% to 6%, employing over 40,000 people. That some of them they are porters, some of them they are working on the construction, some works on the education, banking, and different sectors of the development for the country. So far I have talked about how these craters occurred or formed, and then I talked about the economic impact to the country. The third thing that I'm just going to talk is why we should conserve this crater. I talked to Karen Plank, who she's been going to Tanzania many times, and she has a group that she visits every time, and she say that Ngorongoro crater is a special place, so let's conserve for my grandkids and the generation to come. But not only that, just for the business purposes, but for the animals wise, likewise to make sure that they stay and alive there. So today I've talked to you about the Ngorongoro crater, and I've talked about 3 points that I've discussed. I talked to you is how Ngorongoro crater was formed, and I talked about the economic impact that has brought to this country. And the third one that I've talked is how and why we should conserve or protect this crater. Thank you. Just want to ask if anybody has a question.
How did you come up with this topic?
I was thinking, how I could just maybe talk about tourism a little, because that's also part of my passion.
Is that considered a tourist spot then?
Yes.
In the country?
Yes, 50% of the tourism goes to this particular place, and like if you're driving in the area, the speed is 25 mile per hour, because there's a lot of animals. And there are special cars, you can bring any car over there. Yeah.
Thank you. One of the things I mentioned is that rarely does should use a visual aid that just has a word or a couple of words on it, but this would have been a good example. The name of that crater, probably none of you know how to pronounce it, what it looks like. This would have been a good example of the name of that crater going up there, because it's actually spelled like this: N-G-O-R-O-N-G-O-R-O, which is not probably what you had in your head.
You don't know how to say that?
Huh?
You don't know how to say that?
No, do you?
I might have actually been the only person in this room to actually know the crater
Yeah.
before this happened.
So the point is that people will, I mean, if this is the topic of your speech, if it's something unusual or the name is important and it's not like really obvious, chickens as pets, that doesn't have to go up on the screen. But this crater name might have to go up on it, maybe with a picture of the crater, but at the very least that name, because it is a very unusual sound and it's a very long, impressive looking word. All right, Sue is up, and